Alright chat, let's lock in. Gonna be checking out my game room, making this video for myself to archive my game room as it stands in its current state. I've been collecting for 10 years, retro gaming, yeah. So, first off, we got my Super Famicom games, very cool. Super Famicom is basically what got me into collecting. I really like the boxes. I like the games a lot. I grew up with a Super Nintendo. As for why I'm collecting Japanese games specifically, it was way cheaper at the time, and I think just like, I mean, come on, the Japanese box arts, they look very cool. They look very different from what they ended up looking like in our European releases. As well as, you know, European games being just generally slower. They ran about 18% slower at the time. Got a Hagane over there. Very cool game. Cho Makaimura or Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Bit of a varied collection, but yeah, a lot of cool games. I really like Konami. Got Castlevania Double X, which is one of the most underrated games on the platform, in my opinion. I got the PlayStation sign right up there, which is actually a retail PlayStation sign from back in the day. Which stores would use to showcase, you know, their PlayStation selection. It was very expensive. We don't have to go into what I paid for it. We got some Famicom Disk System games down here. Not that many, but it's a bit of a niche system. With some killer games on there though. Original Castlevania, which started out on there. I really like the Castlevania series. I mean, come on. It's just the music in these games are just amazing. Some original Game Boy games, some Game Boy Advance. We got a small section of Famicom games, original Famicom. Then we got some Game Boy right here. Got the Moomin game, which is actually really rare and expensive, but had to have it. Love the Moomins. Got a small little Mega Drive selection right here. Castlevania Bloodlines, one of the best games on the system. Unfortunately, I kind of locked myself into buying mostly just Japanese releases of games, and Japanese Mega Drive games are just really expensive. It's way cheaper to just buy European or American games at that point. We got Papium right there, which is one of the most expensive games I've ever bought. We got some Neo Geo MVS games right here. Huge cartridges. These are for the arcade machine. We got King of Fighters, Last Blade 2, Cross Sword, and Metal Slug laying here. I got a little PS2 section. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest, Devil May Cry, Berserk, PS2 game, pretty cool. Silent Hill free. We got actually one Korean PS2 game, which is pretty interesting. So the PS2, the Japanese PS2 is able to play Korean games as well. They're the same region format, but and Rayman Free here was never released in Japan. It was just released in Korea, as well as US and Europe. So I got the Korean release to play on my PS2. Got a pretty sizable PS1 selection right here. I think PS1 has one of the most varied libraries out there, which is saying something. There were so many good releases on this console. I mean, Jesus Christ. Konami put out a lot of heavy hitters. Metal Gear Solid, I mean, can't go wrong. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by Capcom. All the Resident Evil games, I mean, Final Fantasy popped off on this system. We got niche little horror games like Clock Tower. We got lots of arcade ports, and yeah, I mean, Tekken 3. That was a big game at the time. Alright, so moving on to my arcade machines. I picked both of these up this year, and that's been where I spent most of my focus on the collection this year. I don't have too many arcade games. Arcade games are really freaking expensive. So, and I mean, I don't buy too many games a year. Like, this is what I have amassed in like 10 years, right? So 10 years is a long time. But you know, in this machine we got a Neo Geo running a 4-slot Neo Geo running 4 different games. We got a little button here to change game. So here we got Neo Turf Masters, or as it calls in Japanese, Open Tournament Golf, which is actually one of the best games for the system. I love this game. I wouldn't normally play a golf game, but this one just slaps. This is so good. We got Puzzle Bobble 2, which is one of my favorite arcade games. Just very chill. And Metal Slug 3 in there right now as well as Metal Slug X. So as for the sticks and levers, this is Seimitsu sticks, as well as Sanwa buttons. Very nice. Moving on over here, we got my vertical monitor arcade machine, currently running Espgaluda, which is a very cool shoot 'em up. Bullet Hell. This one has actually Sanwa sticks and Seimitsu buttons, so it's reversed. I do use Japanese 100 yen coins, because I just love the little ritual of putting the down coin in the slot and playing the game. So these machines, they're new Astro Cities, imported straight from Japan. They are pretty expensive nowadays. In the early 2010s, you could get these dirt cheap, as arcades were just kind of going out of fashion at that point. But now modern arcades actually love to have these old Japanese arcades. You'll still see these in Japan, in Akihabara, all over the place, and they've kind of gotten a bit of a resurgence in popularity. But these machines, very cool, lovely big monitor, just an amazing experience to play on these. I also got these, I got this one Japanese arcade stool. These are the exact same ones you would find in an arcade in Japan. I think I even have a picture here where you can see the stools in action. So, alright, moving on to the TV setup here. I got some Paprium running on screen right now. Got this lovely Nintendo sign, this Konami sign, which is custom built. A little lava lamp over there. Tetris lights. I got a little PS1 with the screen. I found this at Hard-Off in Japan, a little bit outside Tokyo. I just had to get my hands on it. I mean, I don't play much on this. It's just a cool little display piece at this point, right? The screen is so small you wouldn't want to play it unless you're traveling, I guess. I got this nice big Bang Olufsen CRT where I do my main gaming. Then looking over at the consoles, we got the PC Engine with the CD drive, as well as a Super Famicom, a Japanese Sega Mega Drive, PS1, got a Famicom, a AV Famicom with a disk system attachment, as well as the PS2. All of these are Japanese consoles. Since I mainly collect Japanese games, got a little bit of a PC Engine section right here where I store my PC Engine games. Of course, gotta have Castlevania, Rondo of Blood, one of the best games on the system. You can really tell I like Castlevania, huh? Gradius, man, I just love Konami games in general. Tokimeki Memorial made its debut on the system. Alright, and then moving on here, got cool little Berserk poster for the PS2 game, as well as a Axelay poster. And in here I just keep a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit. Got the Power Glove there. Got the original Berserk DVDs. Got this is where I store all my controllers and accessories and whatnot. But yeah, that's the game room in its current state. I made a video about 3 years ago showcasing my game room back then, which was basically just my bookshelf and my my setup. That was all I had at the time. I was still living with my parents at that point and didn't have a lot of money, but I got things done. But yeah, that's it for my room tour, if you can call it that. Yeah, I don't expect anybody to be watching this video, so peace out.